You're down 21-0 at halftime. A lot of penalties. Their quarterback kind of got going there in the second quarter. Talk about what you told your team at halftime.
Well, what we did, and we went in there, we ran in there because we needed to have an intensity lift. There was not any adjustments that we needed. All we needed was to be able to come out and come at a level that we talked about all week long. I thought previously, defensively, we did a good job. We were talking about the money downs early on, third downs being third downs, and they did a great job of getting off the field early on, giving us a position to be able to come back against a quality offensive football team like Central Arkansas is. Special teams early on, I thought, did a great job. We ran a reverse early on the opening kickoff, and Curtis Strong did a great job of making two people miss and got it across the 50 to put us in position to score the first 3 points. And we ended up not getting it because of the penalty that happened. After the halftime, when we went in there, we made the corrections that needed to be made, and then we said what we needed to say, and they came out with more of a focus. And that was productive in the end of points, but more productive later on, meaning that we have learned a valuable lesson that you have to come out early with that same intensity and not have any asterisk next to that, meaning an 8-hour bus trip. Winning on the road is always going to be tough anywhere, but it doesn't matter. It's the focus that you need to basically focus on.
All right, Coach, let's take a look at the second half highlights from Central Arkansas.
After talking about the way we need to play this football game on the offensive side as well as the other side, we needed to come down and take it one play at a time. That's what we talked about, just one play at a time. Knowing that now Brown is out defensively, we knew that we had to pack the box, make sure we get in our four-man front, and try to make the quarterback basically beat us. Here they come down, we make a turnover. This is imperative for us to take it one play at a time and giving us an opportunity to get back in this football game. But we come out, we try to run a little bit of power, and they're stacking the box on us and trying to take Jay Lucas out of the ball game. Later on, what we did was try to run the screen game and do some other things to get him some touches. Here's a third down play, and we've got to get that first down. We ran the route at the wrong depth. That throw and catch needs to take place. We end up, trying to get some things going here, and UCA does a great job of stopping our fake punt. They come back here, making it 28-0, and this is where we needed a mental decision to go on and take it this one play at a time and do things the right way. And we started right here. Do a good job working on those the inside linebacker with that pump fake. We come back, we ran the play earlier, and then this guy goes up and attacks the football and gets our first touchdown. And the enthusiasm now that we're playing with, and that's what we do it all. We need to do it all the time. We came up, we get that field, making it now 28-7. Now, defensively, we start putting the pressure on. Making those tackles, giving up those 5-yard completions, and making them go down and make the long way. Do a good job here of putting pressure on the kicker, and then they end up not getting any points. Now, that's in the second half. They're 1 of 3 of that. Come back with a different formation, pump it, and get it back to Jay Lucas, giving them other opportunities. You see the defensive line, our offensive line, doing a great job of knocking the defensive line out, and Jay doing what he does best, carrying, making people miss, and be a physical ball carrier. Again, we're working on that pump, working on those inside backers, using an out-and-up move to Andre Cryer. He does a great job of also ball security at the end of that play. Quick snap again, and you can see we got him off. We got him trying to change personnel, and we got to be able to get down there at about the 6-yard line. Here, this is a 4th down play, and you can see now we're at that point of making plays at crucial times, and that's what we need to learn as a team. Now making it 28-14. Again, putting pressure on UCA, which we needed to in the beginning of the 4th quarter. Defensively coming out, putting pressure on him, Marquise, getting in there, making an long as you get pressure on that quarterback, you don't get the sack, but they're there all the time. Now, they give us an opportunity to get the football back, and here it goes Jay Lucas, a talented running back, making people miss, getting it up the field. Here, we end up a little bit short. We go after we leave the ball inside, which is a critical mistake. You can't do that. They throw an interception at the 1 yard line. They take over. I think UCA does a decent job of coming out and changing a little bit of field position, but defensively we again stop them. Look at the field position that we start on. We end up going down the football field. Here's Mike Neville catching an option route. Again, we're working at pump mechanics, working with off the Mike linebacker, that we like that matchup and that opportunity. We end up in a diamond formation, giving Jay Lucas the opportunity to catch the ball and giving him the touches that he needs. Other ways, any way we can do it, we're going to get him the ball as well. Again, in the 28-21. Defensively, we do a fabulous job. The clock management was an outstanding job. We had 2 timeouts at this point in this juncture. We get a chance to use them to give us a chance, an opportunity to stop them here on 3rd down. Utilize our timeouts. This was 2nd down. Utilize our timeouts. They're in. Give us an opportunity. It's 3rd down and long. We've got to put pressure on them. We get it back with no timeouts left, and we got to make it happen right here. This is a juncture in the ball game that we can't have any penalties. We move up in the pocket. Brian tucks it down, secures the football, gets what he can. Gets into a 2nd and 9 situation. Good. Movement in the pocket once again. This is 4th down, a critical situation, and we come up short. It was a well-fought football game. What we learned from that football game that's going to be a critical importance is that you have to, from the time you leave Hammond and the time you leave Conway, Arkansas, you have to be focused. You have to be focused on one thing, and that's winning football games and doing what you need in order to put you in position on the road to win football games.